spicy from Adam, you actually get a pretty standard team comp from BDS one.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in myself for forgetting about the Rumble. Like, the first week of the LEC, it was first pick, first bans. Then teams just kind of shifted. That'd be problematic. I like that Nuke has been getting some good trades in the mid lane. You can see Niski at about 50% of his HP, already used that pot. Isma though actually looking and hovering.
Trying to come through, Shattering Strike, the crash down there on top of Nuke. Niski's right on him, but the flash matched. First one still goes over, and Niski somehow gets out. Sheo wasn't expecting that one. They commit a double flash, and they get nothing.
Very well played by Niski. The problem for Sheo here is he wants to try and contest his crab, but Rumble does have the push. The TP is now coming from Nuke though.
Oh no,
Let's
come on.
Sheo can take advantage
a little bit greedy. I mean, Isma's walked away from this. Niski's in the brush. Audacious charge. He shouldn't be dying here, but he won't. Niski and Isma, we ask questions about this duo.
Dive comes through.
I mean, Vetty, he's got it, but it's that wave. If he gets disrupted in the slightest, Isma being patient, no level 6 with a Magnet Storm. Adam holding up for now, but they might just look for the plate. It depends, but here comes Niski. They're waiting patiently. Down goes the carpet. It's irrelevant. We're going to start ordering this out, and now that you've lost your weakness, Adam, Shattering Strike not connecting. Hang on, SK. We need to clean up this dive. Irrelevant taking 2 turret shots. He survives. Things get a little bit messy, and Adam, with his disadvantage, will be happy that he gets something in this game.
Incredible play from Adam Sheo.
Oh, well, maybe not from this jungler, though. BDS getting caught out with their jungle. Lebrov can't save the day. It's Exekick getting the kill. That Lucian getting a bit of power in this game. Also good news.
I mean, good response from the SK.
It's a crash out in the arm, but maybe it's a bit of a bait. Sheo's coming in with level 6 himself.
Sheo going to be sitting in this brush.
Isma surprise party. Lebrov waiting for the hook. Who does he go on? They crash out. Interrupted. Well done, but it's a Magnet Storm as Isma flashes away Sheo with his own turning circle. There's now Exekick running in. Lebrov hooks him in, trying to get the kill, but he's flashed on. Exekick finds one, but he might get traded off as Ice is there. Now onto Isma. It's Varus o'clock, with Sheo picking up one to steal it in the nick of time, and BDS with a great counterplay in this early game.
I mean, yeah, BDS played that very well.
Moments like this, right? Adam has been a very significant laner, and I feel like Adam has been one of our best top laners so far. Not used to seeing him down.
Yeah. He's also not really getting a lot of assistance from his team, but again, we go back to the fact that SK have all these pushing lanes. Lebrov.
Oh, hooked in, great tangle barbs. There's the Pop Blossom. Niski ults him out. He ain't taking him with him. X6 gonna drop there. And it's a roam from the splits that's getting the party started again with
F is being pushed in, mid is being pushed in. Isma then comes through bots to help them get the push, and now they have clear access into the river. Lebrov.
Okay, looking for DOS. I mean, it's Emilio, so not tanky. Doesn't matter, Ice gets the kill, but X-Kick has done so much damage to Sheo as he finally pops that ulti, he flashes away, irrelevant, using that teleport we talked about. Isn't able to get
BDS's kills so far this game. They will concede the dragon, but you get Adam back into the game just that little bit. He's going to...
And I think Vedius, it's going to astound me as we watch this fight play out. Irrelevant with the red carpet laid down. Lebrov caught out. He has to flash over. He was isolated. And that's a couple of summoners with the heal included from Ice that have been used in front of this Herald. BDS still hungry for it, but they don't have the same willpower.
Niski looking for Adam.
He's ghosted. He's away. So again, more summoners.
Well. There was the concern about the insect play, but Lebrov looking for a hook, Hex Flash.
He wants to go over. Who does he find? X-Kick out of range. Great E in time, but no way to SK lose this one. Oh! They do! But Nuke's in! Pop goes the Weasel as this mid laner may have set up BDS for success. Isma's now isolated too, but Niski's picked up the kill on the back and still as relevant as ever. But boy, oh boy, did Nuke make out.
Unlock this mid tower, even though they didn't get themselves the Herald. A much needed objective. First tower of the game goes to BDS.
Yeah, all for Herald. I mean, you got to call worth at least, even with the trade in the top side. That's crazy, but I thought, oh man, this fight's going to go way, way down with Niski getting free firing, but it didn't matter as teleport comes topside. BDS going to show us another one. Tangle Barbs doesn't connect, but X-Kick is out of mana. Is he out of options? Onto Nuke. He's going to try and take this kill down with him, but without him here, ain't no chance. He picks up a kill. He picks up a bit of gold in his back pocket too. And gold, depends how PG we're going to present it as. Look, the track is just going to be simply taken by SK.
Bro, that, like, you know, with Power World becoming really popular,
yeah,
it was like brought to my attention recently how dark Pokemon is.
Oh, what, that you capture Pokemon and put them in a ball?
No, not even that. It's just that like there are some Pokemon, you know, like I think it's Drowsy, you know,
right?
And there's all sorts of like really dark stuff in Pokemon that's just kind of hidden under the illusion of smiles.
True.
Yeah, or they can actually go keep Adam up there depending on their preference.
But I have to say, X-Kick moving up here by himself for the time being could be deadly, especially with the ward hit. Dos is isolated. All it takes is a hook from Lebrov. He finds it. Dos going to get launched in. The Rumble ult counts, but Dos is dead. Now in the meantime, Adam and Sheo are tanking it up, and they're not dying too quickly. Irrelevant ran in, but this Hextech Protobelt Rumble is not doing as much as the Leandries as Chains of Corruption from Ice. Miss and whiff. And SK hold on to 4 for now, but it's Lebrov's hooks again that set up success for BDS.
And this is giving a window for Nuke to push in that bot lane. He's chipping away at that tier 1 tower. So SK are forcing the Baron to try and get the TP out from him. Dos is going to respawn in 1 second and make his way back out onto the map. They are melting through this Baron.
Yeah, they are, especially with the Rumble, despite items. I mean, 2-item Rumble does it quick, especially with the Tristana too. But SK pulling off for the time being at 5k. But
BDS are just going to start it.
You're right, it's not de-aggroed, so Adam holding on for the time being, threading there as Lebrov gets another hook, this time onto Irrelevant. The poke's there, he can't move, he fails the flash, and the TP over the wall, it's early, but it won't matter. Isman tries to come through, interrupt Nuke, he won't get the big pop blossom, but does that matter too? Absolutely not. X-Kick has to run for the hills as BDS are just clutching after clutching.
Really, the idea there was promising from SK, but the execution was just better from BDS. Lebrov now looking.
He's going to get the hook again. Niski still gets pulled in. He trades it, but that was so worth.
Well, I'm going to need a slow-mo replay of that one. I was convinced Niski flashed out of the way of that. Holy. Finding these great angles, the TP flank forcing SK to split up, and then Adam just creating disruption on the front line.
There's Niski. He's trying to get something in the meantime, but as we've seen, I mean, this game has flipped over despite the 1k gold difference not being too much. He's a player. Wait.
I love this
no one will
so
know.
much.
There we go. Nuke now shown out, but will it matter anyway? I mean, he's in position. Pop Blossom, 4 again! Nuclear intelligence, more like it. He's going to get a double. Add another one onto the list. Nuke, you are impressing me from here to here. And you
can... Okay.
That's true.
They could take that with pride, okay?
Like some people, yeah.
Niski gonna be caught once again.
I think he might just die here, Betty. I mean, by himself. Ice, that was a solo kill despite Sheo and Lebrov being there, by the way.
Yep, that was full lethality, Boris. Just he can find a good fight in top. It can just buy them more time until the next objective spawns. But right now, BDS are playing the patient game. They're doing a good job. They get top tier 2. They get
unfortunately hasn't been able to overshove lanes. Hasn't been able to make it an even trade in most cases. As Nuke is just waiting in brush. Hello, Dos. Bit of Pop Blossom? Why not? The rest of the team's here, but does he care? No, he does not. He's unstoppable for a reason with 14 stacks on the Magi's. Looking to beef it up a little bit more. SK going to get pressured in this bottom side while you see
they're going to secure another tower and contest.
Take yet another. Base is on the agenda next. Mid slow pushing in from the looks of it.
30 seconds left. Dos still dead. BDS waiting for Nuke's ultimate to come back up before they can really threaten the dive. Rumble ultimate likely to come through to try and slow this siege. Or not, I stand corrected.
Walking in, they don't care. Culling isn't going to do much. Sheo ulties and bye-bye X-Kick in an instant. That man is dead. And even though Dos is alive, guess what? He's dead again. Ice is just taking names as well. BDS a step away from locking in the first spot in Winter Playoffs, and right now it's looking smooth. In 29 minutes. As they take down the first Nexus turret, they are playing with their food. Irrelevant steps out, Lebrov with a hook. He finds yet another, they turn. Guess what? Another person here, Pop Blossom, easily done. BDS styling on the league right now as well as SK. 29 minutes indeed to lock in the first spot in Winter Playoffs here in the LEC.
A bit of a shaky early game from BDS, but pick after pick after...
Expectations, GV.
Well, expectations is that I think Sensao looks mega good into a lot of their champions because you can go front line without being scared of any backline of the carry.
AD carry that can just keep slapping at you with their auto attacks. It's difficult for these mages to really deal with it. So for the time being, he's just going to...
They're pushing this way
Humanoid has to feel something as a minute. Nope, they have no idea.
Okay, never mind. The Ents go marching, Humanoid twisted advance, and Way might be debuting in the LEC, but he's about to debut with his death. Over to first blood for Jackies, picking up that kill.
Noah now in a lot of trouble.
Chains nice. As well. Well done. Patrick with 1-2, giant.
Yeah, didn't have to burn the flash. His tower is getting chipped away at, though. He recognizes the health difference, realizes he could get dived. Ooh, nice damage.
Execution passive. Close flash. Razork, that was clean. and the duo comes alive again.
I mean, Humanoid really set the play up. The ultimate now comes down.
Bates call going to save the day, though. I mean, Jun's still rooted up, but again, doesn't matter. Handshake a bit wide as Ignat steps up. And so Bot survives for now with Pete showing his face. No response players to all in and topside. Oscar in and first Odoamne. The ghost is there for Cassante. Doesn't yield the flip up. Odo gets the stun, but this ball's got to get out of there. I don't know what animal he is. The Humanoid, unfortunately, doesn't find him. It's going to be about that burst on the painter through the mid lane. Keep an eye out for that one with one Dark Steel Sack as well. There's Fnatic also benefiting up the top side of this map.
In numbers, they're keeping Oscar in on the weak side to try and handle, well, pretty much whatever is thrown at him, while allowing Noah to pick up the
Mid. That's right. Herald charge mid. This is going to go down regardless. Opens up the avenue to step up. And that opens up mid very early on, 6.5 minutes.
Careful, Ignar, careful.
He's got a big blast cone to sends him over to Jackie's. Luckily, but with the other charge coming through in the teleport from Oscar Rinnan, they open up mid lane. Look, a party on two fronts. Patrick is getting soloed out by Cassante, while on the other side, that despair comes through for Odo. It's not a winning angle anywhere for Giant X right now, as the execution from the Thundering Bolt from downtown. And a chokehold over Giant X. It doesn't look close. It doesn't look good for them, but Fnatic fans can rejoice. Blowing a hole wide open in this game.
How did that fight happen for Fnatic?
And yeah, good story for the total gold, isn't it? Especially when Humanoid is up 1,200 over Jackie's on this Tristana.
Working towards what looks to be the Leandries.
Good damage.
Yep.
Absolutely zero. Can you kill him? We're about to find out.
About to find out. Here we go. 4 members being sent top lane.
Yep, they haven't killed him yet, but they're going to take care of the turret first. Now, All Out is available. Oscar is going to have to take someone somewhere magical, but as Patrick locks him down, Cassante trying to get out. Oscar is running for his life. He's going to die eventually, right? Yeah, he is, to Jackie's. But in the meantime, in a turret down bot side getting taken.
I mean, he's done his job, right?
Yeah.
Which is soaked up nicely for the Baron that is spawning very, very soon. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to rush it immediately, but this becomes a big point of that TP. Hang on a minute.
Okay, Humanoid going where? Down bot. Trying to find Odoamne. That is an Udyr, though. As he kites around, he doesn't have Ghost until about 5 seconds from now. Arrow slows it down, but Humanoid with the spiraling despair out again. You need a Severing Bolt. Odoamne dodges away and puts him back in, though. Humanoid still chasing him. Hang on a minute, finds him. Chasing down the Udyr. Who thought it could be done?
Oh, yeah, Jackie's, I think, is dead.
Okay, well, at the very least, Oscar Rinnan, yeah, is now a problem. You're exactly right. Rathor healed up. Jackie's, how does he get out of this one? Guys, he's on Baron side. I think the answer is he doesn't. And Jackie's dying here. The rookie in the mid lane. That hurts, because Fnatic now have a 5v4 right in front of Baron.
Yep, just go Baron. It's the safest play away in. Peach ultimates arriving in 4 seconds.
Oh my god, they do no damage right now to Oscar Rinnan. He's just standing there in front of 3 people. He cares not. Odo even TP'd in, but Baron's going down. Peach will not get in time. And the strange being from the Void has been taken for some reason.
Relatively soon.
True.
With the Baron buff, they can just start sieging onto the base of Giant X. I imagine they can look to use some 4-1 setup.
We go on. Patrick, it's that Severing Bolt again and again. It's not even at any lower than full health. Good poke out, but Humanoid even tanking up. I mean, from turret, he just sending the ulti, but you're right. Jun was exceptional there as Oscar Rinnan is in front of 5 people. Cassante with 3 items at half HP finally. But look at the poke, look at the moves. Humanoid, what was that? He's aiming in the backside between Jackie's, between Patrick. 1 bolt could kill these guys with 6 stacks in the gun. A Fnatic pull off, they've picked up the inner turret. They've been able to do some work with the Baron, and they've still got a minute to show us what else they've got in the playbook. As Jun maybe took the wrong blast cone. There's a teleport. He survives for now.
Close one. Humanoid going to TP back in. I mean, I think he wants to continue the siege top lane anyway, so he's not going to be too upset about it. They don't have that support. Jun hovering around the backside. Arrow
does stun up Razork, but he just gets out in the nick of time, and down goes the jungler again. And there's so much burst on this Fnatic lineup as they siege the turret on the top side. It continues. Jackie jumps over a bolt of lightning. It was very, very frightening indeed. But Fnatic with an inhibitor down, and now looking for the final steps to push him to 4.
I mean, Humanoid's having a whale of a time right now. The siege onto the Nexus towers. I don't know if they can keep this pressure up, but they know they have the numbers advantage. They're going to keep going.
All right, well, with 1 turret being threatened out, I mean, Oscar Rinnan, he's the one taking up the damage, but he cares not yet. Again, the hook back, and Odoamne is tackled down. Razork comfortable in his low health
base
bar.
now. They need to base.
They're playing on a knife's edge, Betty, for good reason. They're in control every step of the way.
Has the
Really hard when that item is one letter away from saying crypto. you know?
Yeah, it's the crypt blue.
Yeah. And I love it as well, you know, more of a defensive item
Razork,
too.
whoa,
Razork,
whoa.
speaking of the opposite of defense, runs into Ignite, has to flash away, and Giant X are threatened yet again. There's that ulti from Jun once more. They push in, the base in tatters. Fnatic looking so good. This is a great game to showcase why they could be a top team, why they should be a top team is expected. Giant X and a hope, and a prayer, being 10k gold down in their base, being shattered inhibitor after inhibitor. Turret after turret, one stands in the way. Vedius, I think it's about to end here.
Fnatic continue to knock on the final Nexus tower. They're chipping away these minions. They're about to disappear. Flash in from Razork. Won't connect though. Oscarinin playing on the edge. Here we go.
No damage being done. Razork and Oscarinin are Frank the tank jumping into the back line. Oh, thank again for Humanoid as Jun gets launched into the entire enemy team. And even Noah has a save, but the Nexus is now bare. And Fnatic moving one step closer to locking in themselves. Move up the ladder here in winter.
Honestly, I think you've got a very strong mid-game focus composition for Rogue. They just need to try and get that ball rolling early, and they should be in a good spot.
Yep. And of course for Larson, Frescawi, early push in the mid lane. Elyoya coming in to back up. He's already a camp ahead. Marcoon just now going to clear and take over to level 4. Just in time to spot Elyoya, crucially. Stun going to go in. Alvaro on the way. Keep your eyes on that Blitzcrank hook. Where is he going to go? The knockup now comes through. Flawless CC layering. And what we say? They go bot! They go bot every game, but they make it work.
The comp is basically just chasing Madeline's Koi around the map, so Supa isn't really being punished in the lane because he's managed to... Well,
Available.
Kali's on the way as well. You got Bai, Marcoon, and Jungle.
So
They want to try and
Hong
make this quick.
Elyoya debating. If he stays here any longer, he's going to have to pay rent. Knockup now coming in. Follow-up CC is there. That's going to be one dead support. Immediate follow-up from Supa is clean. White Gun's coming in. Chakram shredding comp. Marcoon there just to witness his support die.
Madeline's Koi aren't really in a position to follow. Now it's going to be Rogue starting this up, but you can see where their bot lane is. Rogue are all stacked on this top end, and Madeline's going to have to be careful.
So Elise once again just going to get burned down. Didn't have the vision necessary, and will finally drop. Maybe going to get the reset coming in from Elyoya, but he's already been knocked down. Frescawi in the Shroud. There's no ability to knock him out. Larson with the gold card. Supa now immediately going to cleanse. Merwin going to keep him going forward. The turret locking out Chigana, doing so much damage. The Cassante in the back line. Supa coming in just in time with the gun swap. The blue ulti to bring it back. The hook from downtown. Just a punch to the face of Larson.
Marcoon manages to pick off Elyoya. The damage from comp isn't really hitting onto Frescawi there. Oh, actually going to come back
that's
to
well
life.
done.
Yeah.
Little rage in the cage here on the top side of the map. Marcoon got no business stepping up. Larson has a gold card, but he's not going to get a chance to throw it. Root coming down onto Marcoon, and he gets dropped just like that. Supa 5-0-1. We are 11 minutes into the game. He is unstoppable. Zoelise, you're going to get a nice kick back here, but they're just taking their time on the tower. Knockup now going to come through. Alvaro tanking.
Right, but as long as you're not by yourself, which Supa has not been all game long, I think you'll be all right.
And you can see there when we look at the damage dealt over the
It's
course.
just so heavily in favor of Madeline's Koi.
Like, credit to Shigenda.
Yeah.
He had 37
He's doing what he
CS
can.
lead. He's doing everything he can, but now there's a TP topside, and I don't know how much longer he's going to have that lead. Merwin now getting aggressive. Frescawi now following up. The one strong point for Rogue starting to fall apart, but he's still healing. He's still standing strong. Q3 comes through, and he gets taken down. Clean play from the solo lanes of Mad Lions Koi. That was not a good trade. And now the top lane tower is going to drop as well. That is crushing for Rogue. Finally finding the confidence to make that move, and it was just not the correct one.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain what the game plan was there from Rogue, to be honest. They saw the Blitzcrank was right beside them. They knew the Frescawi was in the top lane, so maybe they thought they'd just make a pick, but...
0-3-2 for Marcoon, 0-1-2 for Larson. Only 2 kills total. Yeah, they have 100% KP, but not a lot getting done. Merwin now the center of attention here. Don't quite think that they have the damage. Have to be careful about stepping too far forward. He does not have ultimate. Q3 up and available. Marcoon, nice sidestep on that one. So he's still going to hit the hook. Ultra Mega Fire Kick, not nearly enough. Still marked by the E2 from Akali. Is now finally going to go in. Frescawi now following up. Reset coming in. Elyoya ready with some warm hugs for the remaining teammates.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I wasn't gonna say bring in more members because that tower is not gonna survive. This is gonna be a 4 versus 5.
Oh my god, it's a rage in the cage on the bottom side. Tower already down. Hook's now going in. Shigenda, maybe you can try to keep your eyes on that Aatrox. He could be big with the Q3. Massive damage. The follow-up not quite there though. Frescowy now gonna be in trouble. Comp has done nothing yet in the fight, but needs to unleash a bit more damage. But Aphelios is on the way out, baby. He's the getaway driver. Making it work. Supa standing. Gold card coming in from Larson. The opportunity to turn. He has the cleanse. How flawless will he be? Instantly now coming out the root. Marcoon overstepping, not respecting the turn, coming in. Possession there. Elyoya as Aatrox looking to fire back. That was a messy fight. Comp able to get down a full culling, but then did not auto-attack a single champion after that. Accidentally autoed the creeps. Frescowy does go down, who was his target, so it doesn't hurt too bad, but you don't get too many more oopsies in a game like this. It's a 4K gold deficit. It's 3 Drakes for Mad Lions Koi. They're fighting, they're scrapping at every opportunity, but they are set up now to get the soul, and Rogue, I don't know if they're going to have enough in the tank to fight when it comes time.
I think the thing was Mad Lions Koi are playing super well against playing around that.
Alvaro didn't expect the initial Destiny to come out from Larson, so that really the only oopsie this entire game.
Yeah, a lot of members still here though. They're on a ward, they don't realize that Marcoon was about to step that direction. There's the hook anyway.
Hook in, they're just gonna try to burn Marcoon down so they can try and find the setup, but he's still standing for now. Warm hugs, and Marcoon's still alive. The passive though, not quite enough to come through. Elyoya finding the reset. Can look for the Vault Breaker. Big pick on the enemy jungler. Does open up access to the Baron. Elyoya.
Drawn to him, so now TP coming in from Mad Lions Koi, they're already in position. Larson knows is going down. Has the Unsealed Spellbook, but no smite for the Twisted Fate.
No,
it's just what there.
Smite there, all eyes on Larson. Is he going to be able to get over the wall? No, but yes, but he's not going to be able to get the objective. You got to respect the attempt, but it just all goes south. Outranges is going to make this siege so simple. Alvaro just standing or stepping up at all with hook ox for a fight. Good news for Rogue is that he has lost access to the green gun Calibrum for extra range.
Be better than this coming into week 2. Ending another opportunity with 105 would not be the best, but
certainly not, especially after they managed to beat G2. Alvaro, nice hook! Larson not anticipating. Clean ult coming in from the Aphelios. It's a slaughter on the top side. Aphelios just clean in house here. Elyoya gonna get the reset. Ult right back out to safety. Merwin's still standing. Can just back. Doesn't have access to the TP crucially, but it doesn't matter. 2 members down on the side of Rogue. Walking forward here would surely be death. Culling now comes out. Alvaro playing with a little bit too much confidence. Perhaps Shigenda now steps forward. Marcoon now going in. Maybe they found one angle. Big shutdown. Marcoon getting cut down. Frescowy doesn't even get an opportunity to throw another shuriken. Supa going to come in and clean that one up. Should just be the end of the game here. 9 seconds on Larson. Perhaps can go for an ult play into the back line to stop this from happening. So they are going to respect Larson's respawn timer.
So Elise for the double kill on towards Elyoya. And at that stage, it's just so easy to start picking up so many more of these structures once or twice, but overall you can see he has an understanding of when he needs to back away, what's happening on the map, when he's vulnerable, and I think it's the makings of a great AD carry.
Certainly is. At this point though, it's just a montage, it's just a highlight reel. Game was won a few fights ago at this point.
I can't believe he didn't even get a penta. I mean, he called it a highlight reel.
God. All right, all right. A little high standards for a rookie already, I can see. He has the right guns every fight, Rob, and it makes me very happy. Merwin, unstoppable. Not too many cooldowns burning there. Maybe they can look to keep this going. Guns, pull back on Marcoon. He's gonna go down. Shigenda though. Shigenda, the man that you have to watch. His Aatrox could be massive, but he's just gonna back away. Body block there from Elyoya, crucially. Larson now going in, but he's out of mana. Oh, Elyoya's now on the hunt. TF has the blue card though. He does get a bit of mana back. Backing now from Akali. Frescowy can TP right back in. This surely is the end of the game. Shigenda, the Aatrox, the only strong member on the entire team. Can he turn it back? I think it's too much pressure for one man as the catch out comes through. Supa spraying him down with the flamethrower, making it look easy. Rob, he wanted another penta. I'll tell you that much. You can tell, but he's not going to get it. MDK taking the time, but they will kill Larson once more. Just to let you know, it's personal. And that's the glow up, baby. New Koi beats old Koi.
Yeah, Elyoya said it.
People who are going to benefit a lot from having those enchanters on the team, the Yone and the Tristana. Very vulnerable team of the ultimates. Again, Neela, obnoxious for so many reasons, but in this context, so obnoxious because of the addition.
Striking contest, because you could kind of look at how much money Carzzy was sitting on. Finishes off the collector there. We'll spot it a little bit late. They know Carzzy isn't. It was just this incredibly slow play until it got to the mid game, and then they found those moments to explode on the map.
Photon stepping up. He needs to make sure that he denies Broken Blade's potential ult out to safety. Can only get the full range if you do not hit a target. He's now going to try to get out. Wants to sack Q3 up. Douglas is just going to go back here, but will get cut down. First blood for the side of Vitality, and the latest first blood of LEC 2024.
Yeah, very, very late.
95 Thunderdome. Which double support abusers are stronger? Find out now on LEC. Alti going to go a little bit wide there. Cap's now jumping in as well. That's a lot of resources burned for absolutely nothing. Nice unstoppable comes in from Photon. Not able to get anything else. Slow fight, much better for G2. Keep your eyes on the Alti cooldown for Carzzy. It is up and available. Might be the tool that they need to kick this fight off. Yike over the wall. Not going to be able to steal it now, instantly backing off. Douglas throwing down the ultimate. Caps might just find himself in trouble. Photon continuing to step forward. That's going to be one kill. Seraphine really not going to connect. Apotheos is on two. The Sona and the Seraphine now set to fall. One kill coming out. Hansama will make it out to safety. Fate sealed.
Being a fight for G2 completely falls apart on them.
Tricky, tricky exchange. A lot more power at this stage of the game in the hands of Vitality. Well, a lot more power when all the ults miss, of course. Caps, though, in the 1v1 should still be stronger at this point. It is an AP angle coming in here for VTO. The pushback is there. One more rocket. VTO now stepping in.
I still think you're going to end up losing out on the tower with just the numbers advantage that Vitality will have on the spot lane.
Caps rooted up. Okay, covering. Just going to threaten here as Hillsang now looks to follow up. VTO there as well. This should just be 2 quick kills. Caps has no way out of this one. Yike needs to get the hell out. VTO gonna grab that one. Malignant's powered rocket doing some work.
Soul now in a minute and a half here for Vitality.
Yeah,
looking for
picks. Broken Blade used Q3. Now they know that they have priority access. He can't even stack Q on the minions. He's gonna try to fade seal back. He can now snap back on the soul and bound to the clone, but he's just a dead man walking. Hillsang gonna pick up that one, and 5 more souls to boot.
After the performance from Vitality yesterday, this is a much cleaner pace from them. Looking good when it comes towards fights. Caps going to try and do what he did in their last win, which was, hey, if I can just push inside, maybe I can scale to a point where I can be relevant.
Similar story for Douglas. I don't think they can kill the front line. And now Vitality are descending. Package up and available for VTO. Eyes on G2. This might just be the final fight. Knockback already there. Pick to get things kicked off. G2 now running. 4 members still up and available. Package going in. Hansama getting torn down to the backside. Charm up onto VTO, but they don't have the damage to finish him off. The Corki finally going to fall down. Broken Blade off to the side, buying a bit more space for the rest of the team. Will get dropped. At the end of the day, 2-for-1 exchange. Into 14. She hits very hard. Caps is going to walk up, but immediately the team is going to respond. Carzzy with the Jubilant Veil. Now they got Ocean Soul, and they can turn this one right back, but it is Caps and his best friends. Caps' Angels trying to keep him alive. Can they do it? He dashes out to safety. The answer is no. Vitality cleaning house. And remember, they're so far ahead, but they've built this lead. Clean fights, clean decisions across the board. DJ Sona playing one last sad tune before she goes to the graveyard. Be prepared for this matchup. They have cooked a beautiful composition. They have absolutely won this episode of Chopped, and I don't think G2 have anything that they can do to stop this. Again, to draft, and I think Vitality is certainly having a superior read and superior execution of these double support item compositions, but have played much better in the game as well. As Douglas now looks for the setup. Douglas really commit for this one. VTO ready to go, and Carzzy there as well. Ultimate available for Carzzy. Big Apotheosis can take out the double support duo on the backside of the fight, make sure that no one else can get in. VTO could be in trouble. They will be able to burn down the Corki before the fight even starts. Maybe they can turn this back now. So far, the 1-for-1 exchange. Support for mid laner. Surely this favors G2, but Caps is already so low. He's just trying to get the recall off. Broken Blade cutting the wave, trying to stop any potential push that could come out. Quick snap back on the soul. Doesn't have a Q3 to dash away to safety. Vitality trying to shepherd their prey away, but meanwhile, Caps already pushing in the mid lane. It is absolute chaos, and I don't think Vitality are ready for it.
No TP from Caps into the mid lane to make sure they can keep the wave up, as everyone on Vitality is just seeking Broken Blade. So they've spent so long chasing this kill. There's this fight to ensure they get a kill, but they might lose mid lane tower off the back of this. Yeah, there it goes.
Q3 to try to make it out of safety. Soul and Bound. He's going to have to pull back here in a second, but he has a ton of lifesteal, buying a lot more time than initially expected. Again, another Q3 coming through onto Douglas. Photon will finally finish the kill.
Well, maybe you have a chance here. Maybe you can see Vitality, they're not really giving them that chance, although
Elder
trying to group up a little bit.
Carzzy can solo this. Got Douglas alongside him as well. Yike gonna try to steal. 50-50. Yike gets rooted up. Can he get into the pit? Going now. And can he take it away? But no, they managed to get it. This should just be it. Vitality finding the kill on the enemy jungler. G2 now need to run. Getting cut down here. Caps trying to run for the hills. Mickey speeding him up. Zooming out to safety. But the rocket poke now coming in. Malignance lowering that MR. Photon on the chase with the ghost. leaping forward. Q3 not quite going to connect. Ulti now going in from Hansama just to disengage, just to hold on. Oh, but it's Douglas from the side. BB, can he turn it back? BB trying to fire, does as much damage as he can. But VTO still standing. Hillisang on a rampage, sniped with the ultimate and Vitality. The minion wave on the bottom side should spell the end for G2.
And what a performance from Vitality. They first locked the Senna. It looks absolutely fantastic in Hilly's eyes. And then this game as well. Great performance on taking it slow, not giving an inch over to G2. And now the towers are falling, and G2 are going with them.
There is not enough room left on the map for G2 to play their composition optimally. Neela gonna move in, one man Apotheosis, all that you need. Dragon coming down from the sky, bringing fiery retribution for Vitality there. G2 herded back into their fountain, the last place that they're safe. They might not even be safe there. Look at that center range, baby Hilly! Having a hell of a time. Vitality moving up to 3-3.
That is an incredibly impressive farm orientated, so if you end up in that 3v3, it is heavily Heretics favored. And I don't know if they're really going to be able to cover that effectively.
Unless stacks, you need 2 on the second spawn as well as the first 3.
Timus. Oh, stay on bot lane. Now Jankos wants to make a play with Perks, but they're spotted.
Perks on the way down there first, though. 4 members here on the bottom side. Yanko's already ready to kick things off. Can just ult Targamas and force an easy flash out to safety. Targamas taking his time. Will flash now. Flash back and push in. Targamas goes down. And crucially, Flakked picking up first blood, courtesy of the ultimate. KC don't really have the tools to fight back. Package maybe means the follow-up. They can grab a kill, but the Dragon already...
They've better position on the map. And for Karmine Corp, if they can slow down and draw out this game, they're in a good spot. But that's not what Bo wants to do right now, as Yanko's going to look for him.
Flag. Oh, Cataclysm first. Flag Drag ready if they need to follow up here. Dravenall now coming in as well. Bo going to be locked down before the Dragon spawns. That is key. Sleepy driver on the backside. Upset still laying down a little bit of damage, but fantastic pick. The Soul keeps them in the game for much longer. Of course, breaking mid lane tier 1 is important. Wonder and Kaiser in the area. Mid lane tier 1 for Dragon. Not a terrible trade.
They should get a second charge here. Maybe they can get it, but I mean, just an ult diff at the moment. Heretics are playing for those ults.
With the package. Cabo on the flank. Unstoppable now going forward onto Jankos. We'll just back away. But no, the polymorph is perfect. It stops the flag and drag from coming through. Damage from Upset. Jankos marked. Can he follow up with the auto? Jankos marked. He's just out of range. Upset cannot right click him and finish the kill. You know, the downside of the auto attack reliant Corki is that you really need to get in range to auto, and there Azir has a bit of an edge over you.
It also just means that you don't have as much poke, as he's saying, right? The auto attacks are there, but it's like you need voice staff.
Roll around the coming objectives, and when you want to fight front to back, you really need vision, you really need access. You need to be able to move in as 5 without fear of
Reaper something on towards Upset, because if you can get that flash burnt before the next fight, Jankos' ultimate has infinite value against Upset. And maybe they're trying to get Perks in as well.
Just trying to lock down Perks. The pushback is there, but Upset has the follow-up with the autos. Chakram coming in. That's going to be one sleepy Perks. Kaiser now bringing him in. Cleanse now coming through. Bo flashing out to safety. Meanwhile, Yanko's going into the midst of the entire team. Bo doing what he can, but he's already been knocked down. TP from Seiken. He's in the area. He's got no package. Wonder stepping forward. Q3 up and available. Will not connect. Upset perfect guns for a fight. Team Heretics. They will walk away. They know that if they overcommit to that one, they probably just throw the entire game. So conceding third Drake. Sole point to Team Heretics.
It's Karmine Corp running straight for Baron. You have TP for Perks. You can come back in.
Wonder coming in.
From Wonder as well. They're going to sandwich Karmine Corp
available. Upset now, he's got the right guns for a fight. They have to play this one flawlessly, but it's Wonder on the backside. Polymorph now coming through. Upset still standing tall. Keep your eyes on Seiken. Keep your eyes on that package. Upset already gone. Wonder snaps him out of the game like Thanos. Yanko standing beside him. KC, it looks so good, like maybe they finally had the fight. But Cabo's reanimated corpse, not enough to get anything done.
That's 37 seconds. And they're way more than happy to have picked up all those kills in the back.
Yeah. Bo, though, on the chase now. Perks has the flash up and available. Bo burning him, hits it right before the damage now comes in, trying to finish off Perks. Bo getting chunked down, Targamas in the area. Seiken now trying to follow up. Perks flash out to safety, still standing for now. Kaiser on the way in, once again, ready to be the hero. Speeding him up, shielding him, but it's not enough. Seiken crucially picking up that shutdown.
Didn't have the ultimate available, so couldn't quite get enough healing, no flash available either. Jankos in behind Seiken, though. Which way are you going to go?
Exhaust is there. That's one for Flakked. Massive money now coming in. Yanko's looking to keep this one going. Upset, about to swap off the worst possible guns for the exchange. There is no fight to be had here.
But there's a tower to be taken in topside the entire time that this is going on for Heretics. Wonder is just pushed into that top lane. He's going to get a turret for himself at the back of it. Jankos, can he try and delay a little bit here? Maybe look for more.
Oh. Decimating smash, the smite comes through, Bo is down, Wonder continues the push on the top side. Tune in for that one, gonna be a banger. In the meantime, this game, a banger for Flacken, 2-0-4. Like Jeff Bezos on the Rift, he is so stacked. There you go, ulti now coming in for Kabashar. Kabashar trying to retreat, Wonder looking to chase him down. That's the tank taken off the board already. Kaba gonna do a little bit of damage back, but KC, there's really no way for them to respond to this. They have lost their front line, they have lost their ability to fight front to back. Heretics much stronger. Stepping up means risking dying to Wonder. And it's not a slow siege anymore. Heretics going straight for the throat.
And they know that they can take this and just fall back to Dragon if they want
They go
to.
down, the answer is no. And in the meantime, Flacket is just taking the Mountain Soul. That will drop uncontested. Fearlessly, that tier 2 does not matter.
The exact same story here from Heretics. Even if it's a different name, it's still the same brand.
Absolutely is. Flacken not afraid to step in and just auto-attack this tower, knowing that Jankos and Wonder can create enough space. Kabashard once again in trouble. Flag and drag from Jankos to the side. Ulti going in, will not finish off Kabo, does a decent chunk of damage to Seiken. Double cannon minions empowered here. Might be enough to just end this one as Bo getting chunked out. Certainly could do a lot of damage if left unattended, but there's just so much damage coming from the back line of Heretics. The Bo has no room to maneuver in the fights. Flacken walking up, huge chunks. Tower slowly falling. One last desperation engage coming from Cabo. Seiken has the package. Wave getting cleared. Team Heretics backing off, respecting the potential for the re-engage. Upset terrible guns again. Timing unfortunate, but he doesn't have a choice at this stage. He's been pushed into his own base. There's no room to auto-attack to clear these guns through.
And the Baron creeps just keep on coming. We're going to keep on rolling through. Cabo did get back, managed to heal up. Bo taken very, very low. Seiken starting to push them back. But here comes the next wave.
Team Heretics looking to finish this game the way they started it, clean. Not leaving any room for KC to try and fire back. Swirl Seed gonna miss. Last tower will fall. They can just A-click the Nexus if they want to. Wonder ready to step forward. Finally the package goes in, but it's too little. It is too late. Perks pushing them back to their fountain, sending them home. Team Heretics, clean, composed, collected, knocking KC down to 0-6.
Carmine Corp going up against another Spanish representative and just couldn't quite find what they needed to get it across the line. But for Heretics,